So there's a bit of a reoccurring question that I do keep running into on Facebook, and that is, hey Quantum, I notice in all of your videos you do not wall mount your TV, and I'm wondering why, so maybe you can make a video explaining that. So today I will be doing that, and basically a 5-reason type format on why I never wall mount my TV in a take it or leave it kind of way. All right, so we're just going to dive right into it, so smack a like on this video for getting to the point. Okay, so the first reason why I will never wall mount my TV is because it can fall back on you, creating injuries to either yourself or somebody around you. Not only that, but you can damage the screen or property around you just because it's probably too heavy, maybe someone's not as strong. You know, you never can account for every variable, so that's something I take into account, especially, again, if you have health conditions or you have pre-existing injuries that prevent you from lifting heavy things. That's something to think about. Now, the second reason why I will never wall mount my TV is because it can pierce the water pipe behind the wooden stud. So you can do everything right in finding the stud, but again, not all equipment will show you where those pipes behind your wall are. And again, nothing's more frustrating than putting the screw in and then seeing water come back out. I've seen this quite a few times with quite a few clients, and it's something I'm not going to take on. Now, the third reason why I will never wall mount my TV is because it can cause panel uniformity issues, especially as time goes on. I've seen this more recently and more prominently with OLEDs. So what ends up happening is it starts developing more and more vertical banding as time goes on, and then they're sitting there like, why is my TV developing vertical banding? And then I'll always ask them, is it wall mounted? And they'll say, well, yes, of course, it's an OLED. And then I'll tell them to stop doing that and use it tabletop when they get a replacement and see what happens. And then they're in 2 years into the life of their OLED and it's not developing any uniformity issues. Amazing. You know, it's just, some people don't know that though. And so I don't try to crap on people to say, you know, hey, you don't know what you're talking about, but definitely a reason why I know personally I would not want to wall mount. I've also seen issues with LED televisions where as time goes on, it starts to develop more and more clouding. And that's something, again, you won't know without experience. I will just kind of go a little bit more into this by saying in 2016, I saw one of the worst examples of wall mounting gone wrong with the Samsung KS8000, where the glue just separated completely from the back and the TV went tumbling onto the floor because of the way the TV was made. So you don't even have to do anything wrong on your end. It could literally just be the way the product was made. So again, food for thought there, but it's definitely a reason why I won't be wall mounting. Now, another reason why I won't wall mount is because not all mounting plates and brackets are created equal, and you can definitely run into a faulty product like anything else in the world. And wouldn't it be just your luck, a screw is faulty and that breaks, or something holding the TV, some major component of this bracket breaks. Well, there goes your TV tumbling to the floor and all of that money you spent on it. And honestly, again, that's just not a risk I'm willing to take. I mean, I understand that there's products that can fail, there's trial and error, and you'll never know how good it can hold up under pressure until you put the full weight of your TV up. And this is especially true for you guys getting 80-inch TVs and things like that. I mean, good luck, hope you never have a problem, but personally, I never will take that risk. And the final reason why I will never wall mount my TV is because it can cause structural damage, especially to you guys who have older homes that may or may not have wood rot. I mean, you won't actually know until you peel back that drywall, and most people aren't going to do that. They're not going to have their property assessed because they already paid a lot for the TV, and if they've bought equipment to see where the studs are and all that extra stuff, that's a part of the cost now, and they're trying to keep costs low like anybody else. But the problem with doing that is once you start drilling into that wooden beam, especially if it's a load-bearing beam, you can create some problems. You can crack that beam, and then what? The ceiling comes tumbling in on you and the family as you're watching the Sunday dinner movie or football or whatever you do. I mean, like, that's not ideal, and that's something, again, I will never allow to happen because I will always tabletop my TVs. Simply put, with my experience and being around televisions as long as I have been, I've just seen tons and tons and tons and tons of case examples and reasons why wall mounting is faulty, and it isn't a one-size-fits-all solution. I've seen people literally just drill into the drywall. I've seen people use those TV tier stands that have the glass shelves on them from Walmart break. I've seen so much, guys. And again, in a nutshell, it just all boils back to me not wanting to take any risks with products or loved ones, and that's just as real as it gets. And so I will tabletop because I think that is the best way to do it. But that's my reason. I would love to know what you do for wall mounting and how you went about that process. Did you have your property assessed? I mean, like, talk to me. How do you go about wall mounting? Because personally, I will never get the process done regardless, but it's interesting to hear from those who have done it successfully and have done it for years successfully. But thank you guys so much for watching the #1 brand in honesty, and until the next video, I'll see you guys later.